Those automatically go in, but of course your phone gonna do some bullshit.
Hey, I didn't buy this one. No, they said it was incorrect. Hmm? Shit, I can't even see what you put in. They tripping. Trapping.
Trapping somewhere.
Not here.
Probably finishing his last line. Like they be saying at the table.
Oh, from his other show.
You know, his last line of cocaine.
Somehow Trap will hear that.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
You know what's crazy is I seen this shit today. Let me see. It was a sea lion attack, and it was a little white man, right? It was a little white man, and he was a sea lion had crawled on the pier. You know what a sea lion is, right?
Yeah,
Sea lion look like
an
an oversized seal. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this sea lion was crawling on the pier in La Jolla Cove in San Diego. La Jolla Cove in San Diego.
They got sea lions in California?
It might be La Jolla. 2 L's. So it might be La Jolla Cove. La Jolla. And there's a man, and he is kicking the shit out of this sea lion.
That's crazy.
I mean, when I tell you he kicking the sea lion, he kicking this sea lion. He chasing the sea lion and kicking the sea lion. It just looked crazy. He just kicking the sea lion. He just acting a donkey, just kicking the sea lion. And the sea lion trying to crawl away. The man chasing him, kicking him some more.
What's wrong with people?
Right? And when I tell you, oh, we echoing. Hold on. I got y'all. Fix this. Let me fix this. Wait a minute, shouldn't be echoing. Still echoing?
Echoing.
Is it still echoing? I'm trying to find a video.
Thank you, sir. But finish the story. So the sea lion did what? He kept kicking him?
So this man just keep kicking this sea lion. Oh, it's Trap. Your phone, your computer echoing, Trap. Gotta get your audio together.
That couldn't have been me. I was on mute all that time.
I know, but it was echoing when you was up. Fix this. So this white man just kicking his sea lion, right? He just kicking his sea lion. He following the sea lion down the pier, and he keep kicking the sea lion, attacking the sea lion, just kicking the sea lion. And when I tell you the outrage of the white people at this man kicking the sea lion, it warmed my heart. I was like, damn, that was okay. But the whole time, all I could think about is, damn, what if white people cared about black people the way they care about sea lions?
Oh, here you go in fantasy world now. What ifs?
That's all I kept thinking about.
You know that's impossible.
I mean, you should have just seen. It was on the news. They kicking this sea lion, and it was crazy as hell. And they was like, this is a federal offense. It carries 36 months in prison. And they was just outraged. Like, and I felt them because I was like, why is this white man kicking this damn sea lion? And I felt the same. I was like, damn, why is he doing that? But I be thinking like all the shit white folk in the country do to black folk and they watch it and it ain't no big deal. But if they see a white man kicking a sea lion, like that white man, you know what's funny? You remember when Rodney King was getting punched up and beat up by the police and the white man was in a circle whooping his ass in the circle. They're whooping that man with them billy clubs and they taping him. Did y'all remember that the police officers did not get convicted of that crime in that court case? You remember that, Trap?
Yeah, they got charged.
Like they beat the case, and that pretty much set off everybody.
Yeah, for the riots.
Right, that created the LA riots. I think if these white, I don't know what these white people would do if they see that white man beat that case. What you think these white folks would do if they see that white man go to court for whooping that sea lion and he beat that case?
Somebody would do something to the white man.
Because why didn't white people riot? When Rodney King got his ass whooped in a circle, right, and they were whooping his ass, they were whooping his ass, Trap, they whooping his ass. Why white people didn't riot? Like, how didn't the American side of them come out and be like, you know what, we ride until we tearing shit down in Beverly Hills. You know what, America, y'all out of line. How do y'all not convict these 6 white men for whooping this black man? How are you okay with these 6 Americans kicking the shit out this American in the middle of the streets, whooping his ass in a circle with billy clubs? Like, how as an American do you think that's okay? How come nobody in Beverly Hills went and took nothing? They didn't loot, riot, or nothing. How they didn't loot, riot, nothing. They ain't even protest. Trap, they ain't even protest when the white folk in America did not protest when they whooped that man ass in a circle. They didn't even take a ketchup packet out the local McDonald's. It was like, well, you know what? He went through the court of law. If you like Michael Vick got more time for fighting a dog. What is it with these white folks and their affinity with animals to where they value animals more than human? And y'all got the nerve to call yourself American. Y'all got the nerves. Black people got the nerves to call themselves American. Well, y'all see these white folks care more about dogs and sea lions than your black ass. I get the legal standing. I get citizenship. But how the fuck do you call yourself American outside of the legal process of existing, Trap? A fucking sea lion. And they was just outraged on the news, Trap. A sea lion, King. A fucking seal. Of course American means white. Yeah, of course American means white. Of course, see, some of these arguments be crazy to me. Of course American means right. If that was the case, you'd be an Aboriginal, like the Australian people that won't call themselves Australian. Like the black folk in Australia won't call themselves Australian. They call themselves Aboriginal. They wouldn't be caught dead calling themselves Australian.
You made a good point right there. You're right.
Why would you call yourself the colonizer? A fucking sea lion, Trap.
But that don't shock me though. I've seen all kind of shit like that. That shit don't shock. They don't care about
a sea lion. And they was like, yeah, I can't wait till they catch that guy. They were so. I was like, and I got it because that was fucked up. This white man walking around. I'm like, but white people do that to everything. They just,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, who walks down the pier and kicks the shit out of a sea lion?
Facts.
I probably wouldn't. I'm a pretty good size, and I'm not kicking on no motherfucking sea lion because I don't want the sea lion to kick me back. And the sea lion trap don't even got no feet. Whatever, I don't want no smoke with no sea lion. I'm not trying to bully no sea lion. I'm not trying to bring no smoke to sea lions. I don't want nothing to do with no sea lions. I'll walk right the other way or all the way to the right.
It's funny because you say he ain't scared of the sea lion, but if a black dude walk by, he'd be scared of him.
He'd be crossing the street.
That's funny you say that.
A motherfucking sea lion.
Because I would be scared of a sea lion. They big and shit.
A sea lion is huge.
Strong.
And you kicking this fucking sea lion.
That's crazy. Think about it. And white man probably ain't even big. He probably small. Oh.
And I guess that's the point, right? It's like, shout out to Sherry Ann. I get it, but no. It wasn't even a monologue about America. It was just about if white people treated black people with the same grace that they treat dogs, animals, sea lions, right? And then it just kind of wandered off into a space of, and you niggas talking about y'all American. Y'all niggas is crazy. A fucking sea lion, King. It was a sea lion. And I mean, he was walking down the plank, kicking the sea lion, and they was just outraged. A sea lion. Like, who fucking kicks a sea lion? And they was like, yeah, we can't wait till they put that guy in jail. And I will never forget that day they was whooping Rodney King ass in the circle. And white people walked out, well, you know what? They had their day in court. You know, they're not guilty. They finna tell you 100 times O.J. Simpson is guilty, but they ain't gonna tell you one time. They ain't even got a video of O.J. doing that to Nicole. It's a video trap of them white men whooping Rodney King ass in a circle.
And smiling and shit, laughing and shit.
Taking turns, trap.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You don't hear them be like, that was the greatest injustice, the greatest travesty in the criminal system that those 4 or 5 white men walked after beating that nigga ass in a circle in front of the world. They are not even offended. The federal government had to come in because niggas raised so much hell and they was like, okay, y'all could do at least 3 days, bro, because this is going to calm the country down.
They got 3 days after that?
They went to a fucking Fed camp. After, like, they only got 1 or 2 of them, and it was 5 of them or 4 of them whooping Rodney King ass in a circle. I mean, legitly in a circle. I don't know if y'all remember it. Some of y'all might be too young. I was 11 or 12. They was whooping Rodney King ass in a circle, man. I saw it on the news. It was like, damn. You just knew them police officers was going to jail. You can't just whoop nobody ass like that. He wasn't even fighting back.
No, he was laid out on the ground. Yeah, I remember that.
They was whooping Rodney King ass in a circle. They go to court and beat the case. On television. And y'all niggas is calling yourself American.
Like, there's no justification that you could put in your mind for that at all. Like, there's no justification, you know, for that to happen. But yet, you probably got them out there trying to make, you know, justification for that madness.
No, ISIS. We not on the American thing. That's just slipping out. Because that's how offended I be when black people be like, Black American. I be looking at their ass. I just want to fucking harm them. I ain't gonna even lie to you. It's like, bro, I don't want to talk about this. I'm just saying, white people Okay, I got you. Americans have more love for dogs and sea lions, right? More than they have for other Americans.
What's wrong with saying that? I mean, what's the problem?
Because I think black people want to be American so bad that they just mad at me because I'm like, bro, you're not American, you black.
And you showing them why they shouldn't even want to be Americans, you know, treat motherfuckers like this.
Sometimes I want to think is like all of those therapy things they talk about, like your kind of connection to your oppressor, your connection to your land. You know what I mean?
Some more of that
like,
mind washing shit.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? I want to think it's that, but I don't know. I don't know what to think with people. I don't know how many times America got to kick their fucking teeth in before they realize that this ain't your fucking home. Your people live here. Your people die here. Your people fought for here, but this ain't your fucking home. And this country is not in your motherfucking favor.
You're not welcomed here no matter what your ancestors did.
You are black. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, it's way too deep for me. I had another conversation. This probably gonna get me in trouble, but I don't give a fuck. Let's be honest. I'm in a space where I just don't give a fuck, Trap. I had enough of this shit. I had enough. Right? I had enough. If you are a lesbian, right? If you are attracted to women, why do you go after the stud?
Yeah,
let's go. Let's go.
Can we really get into it?
No. Yes, let's go.
We're not gonna really get into it.
Come on, man.
You know what
How you feel about EJ?
My thing.
Glasses, how you feel about EJ? We gonna go into this.
Magic Johnson's my favorite person outside of the house.
We going in
Magic Johnson is like my hero, bro. Like, really my guy. Like nigga, I'd probably faint if I met Magic Johnson. That's how much I love Magic Johnson.
But his son,
EJ, I have love for EJ because he's Magic Johnson's son. But EJ says he attracts straight men. Like,
I can't even.
Bro,
that's crazy as shit you heard.
Like, bro, come on, dog. You know what I'm saying? Come on, dog.
That's
you know what I mean? Like, why, bro?
That's like a girl chasing a stud. Like, why?
I've been saying this for years, and I'm gonna do a podcast with somebody I'm cool with that's gay. I ain't took the time yet, but I'm gonna do it. It's on my things to do list as far as podcasting. But I'll be honest, now I'm gonna stay right up on in here. I ain't going no fucking where. Fuck that. It's some things I want to know. It's some things I want to know, bro. Like, even with EJ, bro, it's like, come on, bro. Like, why you can't wear fly ass suits, man? Like, it ain't like EJ don't understand what's going on, bro. But like, why you can't just get the flyest suits, my boy? Like, why? Like, this how I know something is happening. Because when you meet a gay man, it always feels like they have to kind of caricature women.
But in a way though, I would rather something say that the person is gay.
Your mic is not on, Trap.
My mic not on. You can't hear me.
You and your computer.
I'll be back.
Okay. You gotta change your interface.
Always Trap.
I was always saying that, like, if you're a lesbian, shout out to all the stud homegirls. I'm not trying to cock block you or nothing. You know, I hope you.
Nigga said cock block to the
No,
stud.
I'm saying I'm not trying to cock block or nothing. I'm just saying that stud kind of is giving like Glasses energy. If you're not attracted to men, why would you be attracted to a stud? This is in that same list as Black American. Same list. Same list as Black American.
That's when you said that, because that's in the video.
Like a delusion.
I'm good.
Yes. If you don't like men, why are you actually allowing a penis to be involved? Even if it's a rubber plastic penis. It's just some things I thought about.
It's funny because I seen a video where the stud girl said, if any guy that looks at the stud girl likes them, they're gay. That's what the stud girl said. If any dude looks at her and want to fuck her, they gay. And dude was like, how is that possible? You got a pussy.
Because in their mind, right? I think the goal is to give masculine energy, testosterone energy. So why would you be attracted to that?
Dudes can see through all that.
No, not the man. I don't know if men, because I kind of do agree. If you kind of too infatuated with studs, you probably gay.
You know, I've just seen some badass stud bitches that get dressed as a girl and be fine as a motherfucker.
That's that penitentiary talking.
You know,
I've never seen a fine ass stud.
You crazy? It's one that's bad as hell.
Nope.
And she got the low Caesar too.
Nope.
She get dressed like a woman. She
that's what I'm saying. I seen them dressed like a woman. Be like, damn.
Then that person is not being a stud at that point.
No. When she puts the dress on and the makeup on, it's not a stud no more.
Yeah.
The stud is when they dress like a man. Like,
yeah, that's what a stud is. If you talk about a stud
that's dressed like a man,
first off,
I can't see a stud just like a man. And
that's what King said.
I said you can see through that shit because I see them when they dress like a woman. Nothing. You know, I just see them dressed like a woman, be fine as a motherfucker, then start walking around with sweats and beanies on the next day.
You know. Nope.
But finish your thought.
I ain't never seen it. I'm just saying, it's just some things I be thinking about, bro. Like, even with like EJ, I'm like, bro, you could just be EJ, bro. You don't shout out to EJ, like whatever that look like, but it don't have to come across like you. I don't know, man. Like,
you ain't wrong.
You can't miss the influence.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't wrong.
You don't have to be influenced.
You feel like it's a wire cross, man. Say it.
Well, I don't think it. Well, I think it's a different commitment to taking dick.
Pause. Yeah.
No, not a pause.
No,
it's educational talk.
I think specifically, if you allow a man, right, to knock you back as a man, that will cross your wires. It gotta start making you think some shit crazy. That's why I think certain dudes and shit, they just don't be like, you know what I mean? Like they don't still feel masculine when it's over. You get what I'm saying? Does that science make sense? No, y'all not fucking with that.
Pause. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like I understood to the point when you saying like, if you gay, you don't gotta act like a screw my language. You don't or not even gonna curse. You don't act like a woman.
If you're a man, you don't have to act like a woman to be gay.
But at the same time, though, it is something that should let motherfuckers know that you're gay, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with the niggas walking around being macho man and you a gay, you a whole gay nigga though, B.
I think you should. I don't think nothing about being gay means you actually have to kind of act like a woman. That kind of defeats the purpose of gay. That's like when you see a gay man that's attracted to an overly feminine woman.
A gay
you might
man
as well get you a girl, bro.
Oh, overly feminine man. Okay, you say woman. You say woman. Overly
you know what I mean?
Man. Okay.
Like if you're a gay man, why would you date a man that got fingernails, makeup on, dresses? It's a man. Like if you're attracted to a man, you would think as a man, look, I get it. I know. I don't give a fuck. Obviously, I'm to that place. I just don't get that. Like if you're a man that's attracted to men, why would you not just get a man? Why would you get a man emulating a sister?
Good question. Good question.
If you are a woman and you're attracted to women, why are you attracted to a woman that's emulating a man? No, y'all. So y'all don't get this fucking perfectly put English.
No, want to read the comments.
This is definitely a Sunday dinner conversation. I'm just saying, I don't think it's not. Look, one of my closest partners, Keith Brown, in the business is one of my. I got tons of great allies as gay men. I'm not saying that, but I ask Cuz the same thing. I don't look, man. Just like I ask white people, how do y'all love sea lions more than black people? Just like I asked my black folk, how the hell you think you American in America? I'm not scared to ask y'all motherfucker questions. You motherfucker, you could ask me if I'm a Crip, I'm gonna tell you why. And I'm gonna make logical sense. Just like when y'all be like, you know what's the same confusion to me? A black person that be like, they a proud black American. I'll be like, bro, what the fuck are you? Oh, it's equivalent.
The tie-in, there's the tie-in right there.
Fucking equivalent. You saw Rodney King get his motherfucking ass whooped in a circle, and you saw them white men walk out that courtroom without being charged. And that made you think to yourself, you see what they did to motherfucking Emmett Till, and then people walked out that courtroom. What you mean you fucking American? No, hell no, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Y'all see that little boy right now. That little boy just died.
But when you say that though, right? So like everybody else gets, like, except for black people in this country, attach themselves to a land. What land are we supposed to attach ourselves to?
What do you mean? Why are you following people?
I'm asking a question.
But why would that be the first thing you're saying? Look what everybody else did.
No. I'm saying, like, because people attach themselves to land. You mean white person? No, you don't. I'm Irish. I'm from Ireland.
Aboriginal people don't attach themselves to land. They say this place is the place. The name is not what they attach themselves to. See, the problem is the name.
So
America represents foot in your ass and knee in your neck.
Okay.
You could claim the soil for sure, but how do you put America on this shit? America for sure hate niggas. Now, the land here, that's different. You be like, man, this is the land. But don't motherfucker say American. American is like saying America is the Klan.
I'm a New Yorker.
Whatever. That's just some English shit. You just knew. You just the New York, England. Whatever.
At least I ain't Jersey.
Jersey, England. It's all the same. It's all the same.
I ain't Jersey.
No, it's not about my intellect. I don't have enough emotions to feel like I need to claim something. That's like I watch other gang members. Here, let me relate it to something else. That's like me watching gang members who sit around this motherfucker on the internet talking bad about their homies in their hood. Right? And then they be still claiming their hood. Why are you claiming the hood still? Why are you claiming the hood still?
You still gonna claim your drunk ass, lame ass uncle? It's your uncle still. Just a drunk ass.
What if your uncle tried? Would you claim your uncle if your uncle was molesting you growing up?
I knew you was about to say that, bro.
So then why would you say that knowing that this is the response?
But I knew it's still my uncle though, bro.
Would you still claim that person as your uncle?
He's still my uncle. He's still
Would you claim that person like, man, this is my uncle?
No, but he's still my fucking mother's brother. Or father's brother. It don't change.
Fuck, cuz he ain't shit.
It don't change your love for
him. That'll
he not my uncle or nothing.
That'll all come with it. Fuck that nigga. That nigga my uncle, he my blood. But fuck that nigga though.
What do you mean? That nigga my uncle, but no. What do you mean? No. That nigga ain't my uncle, nigga.
Damn, Trap.
I'm just saying.
Your sympathy is big.
No, nigga have some lame ass fucking uncles, cousins, bird ass cousins, uncles, whatever like that. Fucked up but that's still my blood though. But I'm not hanging out with that nigga though. He ain't going out with me.
No.
He ain't sitting at the table in my family reunion. We at the family reunion. He ain't sitting at my table.
No.
Get your ass over there.
No. That nigga can't be in the house.
Now he can't be in the house.
That nigga can't come around me because that nigga ain't my uncle.
You can't change your uncle.
Yes, you can.
It's your blood.
That don't mean nothing.
It's your uncle by blood.
That don't mean nothing.
All right. I get what you're saying.
Oh, now you do.
No. I hear what you're saying. I don't get what I hear what you're saying though. It's between hearing and I'm saying it goes. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah, they not nothing. Again, man, that's like a dude that's claiming the gang, bro. That's like a dude claiming the gang and nobody like him, bro. Jump out the cockpit.
Get out the whip.
It's way too many people feeling like whatever you think. It's not about emotions, man. It's not about feelings. The way people treat you is everything. Your citizenship does not determine who you are. Your citizenship is a legal term for white people to identify you. Outside of that, pride creates everything else that connects it. That's the intellect about it. That's the mind behind it. That's the mind behind it. I'm not trying to convince y'all different. Y'all could claim your oppressors and feel like you connected. They're gonna keep showing you every day you not. Every day they're gonna show you not. Blood don't tell you nothing. You was taught how family work through somebody else as well. Straight up. No Ceilings Live to lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. East Coast time. Thank y'all for stopping in. Thank y'all for stopping in. Hopefully you feeding your stomach. We're here to feed your mind that good soul food for thought. Don't click that like button, Twitter, retweet this link, Facebook, share this post. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. New podcast dropped yesterday. Make sure y'all check it out. You can listen to the No Ceilings podcast on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, or anywhere you get your podcasts from. The No Ceilings podcast, executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart. We'll get this thing cracking. Our sponsor, mealsbymanny.com, MANNIE.com. Meals by Manny. Let Manny get your meals right for the 2027.
I want to get you a soul bowl.
Soul bowl. I just a moonwalk for 2 seconds. I heard y'all talking about studs. I'm just gonna throw this out here real fast. Studs got the best sweaters.
The best sweaters.
Yeah, the best sweaters.
Not hoodies. Not hoodies.
They got the best hoodies. They got the best hoodies and the best hoodies and sweater selection. So if you
this conversation wasn't really about studs.
I don't know what. Well, when I heard
it was about sea lions. It was about sea lions.
No,
definitely was about sea lions.
Studs did not. Y'all did not talk about no studs stemming from sea lions.
It kind of got over to studs. It went from EJ to stud. Went from sea lions.
What I'm saying is
Ronnie
delusion.
Studs to EJ.
Ain't no way.
The monologue was all over. The monologue was.
That's
the long walk that he had.
Get back to
it was the delusion in people's mind. The delusion in people's mind.
The way it came back around, the way that shit went back around in the circle, bro. You are a genius, me. I swear to God.
I'm not a genius.
Nobody does it, yo, bro. You brought it from EJ to studs, back around to the sea lions.
That nigga be taking the scenic route, like he
yo,
like,
that detour was crazy.
That nigga, he Odysseus. That nigga take the scenic route. He took the.
No, I just really be thinking about this shit. Like I seen that video. I seen that video of that white man kicking that sea lion, and you should have saw how appalled the news anchors were.
We didn't see the video yet?
I can't find it. I'm trying to find it on my phone, bro. It was appalling.
You can't do nothing to no animal. White people don't like that.
They were just like, oh my God. And they was just like so empathetic, and they was like, that carries. They had like a specialist come in and tell you how much time it carried for kicking the shit out of a sea lion.
Fuck was that sea lion doing on this block?
How the hell we get to King infatuation with studs from that?
I'm saying the delusion.
Extras too.
This is what happened. So I'm saying,
King said
how appalled white people was when like they was on the news and they was talking about how much time this man finna get in jail. And I'm like, so they saw this video of this white man kicking this sea lion, a fucking sea lion, right? They seen this white man kicking the sea lion, and they was talking about how much time.
With a no probable cause for kicking the sea lion.
They was just walking and kicking the sea lion.
He just walking it. Oh wow,
niggas like Coach.
Have y'all heard about these dolphins?
Being attacked by sea lions.
I'm just saying, man, these dolphins are the most criminal.
Now he's on dolphins.
Hey, I'm just saying, I don't know what sea lions up to either now. Them dolphins taking you down the water, making you build shit for them.
Yeah, they great.
Yeah, they insane. So I don't know. Maybe sea lions on that shit. Maybe that nigga seen that shit about them dolphins. Say, hey, these sea lions on that type of time. Let me go ahead and get mine off before they even try to get me to build some underwater shit for them.
There you go. Look at this. Man kicking the shit out this sea lion.
I don't want to see this shit. God damn.
You don't want to see it, right?
Yeah. You don't want to see truth, huh?
I don't want to see this.
Try to run from the truth.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Kicking a sea lion in the ass.
Hey, but I'm saying, Trap, you kicking that sea lion in the ass probably saving your girl from getting. Hey, them sea lions and dolphins is raping your women.
If I got my kids with me, I'm kicking the sea lion. I'm kicking the shot.
I'm not kicking no sea lion. I'm just going the other way, bro. There ain't no reason to kick the damn sea lion.
When you taking a woman and taking her underwater with her.
Body blows.
I'm talking about he walking down the pier kicking the sea lion. Look at this.
These sea lions and dolphins are horny.
Look at this.
He got his fist up.
Look at this.
Look. Like he didn't even touch it. Oh, he did kick it.
Kicking his shit out this sea lion.
He do a little UFC too.
Right, and look at it. Look at his face. Look, he like, oh my God.
He's mad. It's his forehead.
Look at it. He like, oh, you motherfucker.
It's his eyebrows.
Look at this motherfucker here. Look at how appalled he is at that white man kicking that sea lion.
This man just kicked the sea lion.
He was so mad. They had a specialist come in and say how much time he was gonna get for this. And then look at this. And let me look at this. Look at this. Look at this. They whooping his ass in a circle.
Oh, because he was speeding.
Look at him.
I mean, you can't compare Rodney King to a sea lion, though.
Wow. Here we go.
Whooping.
He did it. He found a way to do it.
Nothing.
Well, I'm saying, a way to do it. In America,
look at all these people watching him.
5 black people equal 1 sea lion.
And this is my point, right? How the fuck do you see that? They walk out of the courtroom not guilty. Not one white person loots or riots a pack of ketchup. There is no protest. And then you turn around and tell me you American. That's the same delusion that I'm talking about. You are not fucking American.
I don't really gonna protest for the sea lion, no, even though.
5 black people equal 1 sea lion, guys.
I don't really gonna protest for the sea lion.
5 black people equal 1 sea lion. It's 3/5 of a black person, so you need 2 black people to equal a sea lion.
It's in the Constitution.
So maybe if it was 2 black people that was getting their ass whooped, they'd be like, you know what? This is outrageous. There is no such thing as a white American. American is white. There ain't no white Americans. You keep trying to put yourself in a conversation by calling them. Ain't no white Americans. That's American. You black.
Imagine a sea lion being higher on the. That's crazy. A sea lion. Sea lion getting justice.
I don't know. It's like y'all have this thing for your abusive husband. He whoop your ass every day. Pancakes. He whoop your ass with the coffee.
Oh, here we go. This is about to be wrong, Glasses.
Man,
this is about to be
listen.
Bad. Go ahead about spousal abuse again.
I'm not gonna talk about this. That's how America.
What happens now?
That's how America been.
What you about to get into right now? You be in there whooping her ass, right? Coffee ain't my coffee cold.
So it's one of them things, man. I ain't finna talk about this no more. Y'all could think I'm crazy as shit. I'm not misrepresenting your point. Sherry, the line is open. I'm not no dot favorite. Said I'm not. It is equivalent. It's equivalent. Like, why is it so hard for y'all to admit that this country hates black people? Historically, they have told you 1 million times you not black, you not American, and they treat you like that. Like, why are y'all mad at me for saying this? Like, we used to all know this just 30 years ago.
This is a wild conversation to be having with other black people.
I know, man. I don't
black
know.
People don't understand that animals is over. Like in America, animals are way higher than you. All type of animals.
Why are y'all mad that I'm offended every time I see the term Black American? I'm offended. Good afternoon.
Oh shit, this Sherry.
Good afternoon.
Oh, you got scared, Cole.
Yeah, a little nervous.
Good afternoon. What's up? This is Destiny. How y'all been?
Destiny, what's going on?
What's up, Destiny?
What's up? I wanted to call in and talk about your monologue. I think I've been having the same thing, like all these different delusions going on, and people like our people, especially Black Americans. I'm like, why are we so? I don't know if like it's like they put some juice in us to make us docile or something. Like, why we don't think we prisoners of war? Why we think we just so the same as them? It's scary. I'm only 26. I don't even want to have kids.
You know, it's funny, Destiny. Like Sherry just asked a great question. She said, what about black people in Mexico? You know what black people in Mexico call themselves? Mexican. They don't call themselves black.
I don't even think they call themselves. I don't think they call themselves. I don't think black people of the land call themselves, like you said. I don't think
they don't call themselves black until they get around us. I ain't never in my life met a black Nigerian. I don't want this is Sunday dinner, Destiny. Let's not do this in front of the white people.
Right. All right.
Let's not do this in front of the white people. We're gonna keep this amongst us because I don't want my brothers and sisters looking at me like I'm trying to air them out and shit. I'm not trying to air y'all out. I don't want nothing
that we say to be misconstrued either as to other stuff.
But Destiny, I will say this. I do like you saying prison what the fuck she say?
Prisoners of war. Because that's where
exactly. Prisoners of war. Yeah, exactly. I like that you said that. And I also think that it probably go down to Stockholm syndrome. A lot of black people got Stockholm.
Yep. Sunday dinner though.
Yeah.
All right, Desmond. Thank you. Yeah, we'll talk about this Sunday dinner. We'll talk about this. Listen, I'm not gonna talk about this too much long because there's white people around. Not like the regular white people we like, but like it's other white people looking to weaponize my words against black people. I'm gonna say this.
I'm black around here too.
I'm black. I'm black unique. I'm not like the black people I know in Mexican and Mexico call themselves Mexicans. The black people that I know in Nigeria, and I've been in Nigeria, and they call themselves Nigerian or whatever tribe they from. The black people that I met in England call themselves British. So when I'm saying I'm black, the black people in Jamaican call themselves Jamaican. They don't call it. I've never heard a black Jamaican say I'm black Jamaican. Never. Again, because somehow along the line, they have decided that they were going to assimilate into the land. Why that's a whole nother conversation. I am black by itself. There's no black Mexican person like me. They're Mexican. I'm black. Like Dominicans are Dominicans. Puerto Ricans are Puerto Ricans. I'm black. I'm black like the Dominican person is Dominican. I'm black like the Mexican person is Mexican. I'm black like that. There is no black Mexican.
I think it's like he doing a poem right now.
There is no black Englishman. There is no black Nigerian. There's no black Jamaican. There's no black Haitian. You're Haitian. Saying Haitian means you're black.
I'm black, y'all.
A Kenyan, shout out to Andrew. A Kenyan person don't need to say I'm a black Kenyan. It sounds crazy. They're Kenyan. No, Mexican people are Mexican. Black is not something that you could pass off your experience and make it everybody else's. This ain't the same for everybody else. I don't give a fuck what you call yourself, as long as you don't call yourself fucking American to me. Look, I get it, what you put on here. No, you don't got a fucking country. You had a country, but you don't got one now.
I think 9 out of 10 times when people come from other countries, like Africa, and my son just married a black woman from Sweden. But when they come over here and they stay for a couple years, I think they start understanding.
Everybody come here, they be like, it's real fucked up.
Yeah, they start understanding. They started being like, oh, okay, I'm black. I'm black now. I'm not Nigerian anymore. I'm black now over here. So I think a lot of them starting understanding.
I don't know. There is no black Mexican. There's Mexican people that look like me, but they're Mexican. You can't just pass what I am off on everybody because we got the same skin tone. That ain't what being black is.
So there's no black people in Mexico?
What do you mean there's no black people? They're Mexican. Like you cannot recreate the experience of black people in America in Mexico. Like you can't, like y'all keep trying to do this. Let me put this over here. See, they black Englishmen. No, they're not.
Are they black people in Canada?
No, they're not. I've never heard of a black Canadian. You're just Canadian. So here is the real kicker. And I'm gonna leave this alone because I said I wouldn't say this in front of these people. Here's the real kicker. Just take black off and be American. The reason you can't take black off and be American is why you're not American in the first place.
Yeah. Guys making a great point because, like I said, I got my son just married a woman from Sweden. she looks at herself as being Swedish. She don't be like I'm a black
I
chick.
know tons. I've been around the country, the world.
So to say that, then there's no niggas nowhere else other than America.
First off, that's an American thing to even say.
Right.
And I understand what you want to connect, bro, but that ain't how you do it, bro. That is not how you do it.
Right.
If you will not actually, if you really want to show me you American, pull black off of it. And the reason you won't just be American, Daddy-O, the reason you won't be American is because you know this country been kicking your fucking teeth in since its existence. The reason, there is no country called Black America. There's a country called America. And the reason you put black in front of it, because they treat you like you ain't shit. So why the fuck would you have that at the end so you had to sound stupid in the first fucking place? That shit dumb. I don't want to get into this shit. We'll talk about this another time. I'm not trying to fuck with the business. Let's get to the conversation. But y'all got to stop acting like y'all know what I'm talking about. I'd rather y'all just come clean and be like, you know what, G, I'm trying to get this money. I'm trying to get this money. Don't act like you get it. Don't act like you trying to logically process it. And nigga, it ain't no logics.
You might get more by saying you're not American, though.
Say who?
So you might get more by saying you're not American.
Man, they whooped Rodney King ass in a circle, man. And the white people walked out the courtroom, like not guilty. They just walked right out of there. They whooped his ass on tape.
That's funny.
They whooped his ass on tape. They've been whooping niggas' ass in America since America has been America. They've been fucking niggas over. They was fucking niggas over before America was America. No, Daddy-O, the ass whooping ain't horrible. Because I thought you said that shit was horrible. No, it ain't horrible. That shit can happen. You know what don't happen if you was fucking American? They would have went to fucking jail. That's what would have happened.
Let's move on. All right, let's leave it there.
This shit be confusing to me though.
It's confusing.
No, this shit be confusing. I mean, we ain't gonna talk about it, but this shit be confusing to me when people be trying to talk, have a little talk for this shit. Like, hey, I got no.
And my point is, you don't have to do this. Like, just let me have the emotional. Getting beat by the police is horrible. What are you talking about? That ain't horrible, Daddy-O.
Daddy-O.
Getting whooped by the police is horrible. It ain't horrible. What's horrible is the fact nothing happened when you fuck over a nigga in this country. That's horrible. America don't do nothing to Americans when they fuck over black people. America don't do nothing to Americans when they fuck over black people. I'm not trying to get y'all to change your mind. I'm not trying to get you to take your flag down. I'm just getting at y'all to make sure I push an idea in your heart and soul. I'm not telling you to create a movement. I'm not trying to create a movement. This ain't none of that. Because I'm just saying some of y'all start getting real fucking crazy. You start like you forgot. No, everyone is not getting fucked over. No, everybody is not getting fucked over.
Who the fuck said that?
Lex is in there.
Lex.
Not
no,
Lex.
Everybody's not getting fucked over. Lex.
No, Lex.
Lex should have called in for that one.
Lex said justice.
Yeah, Lex should have called in for that.
Lex.
Good afternoon.
That Lex.
What's going on, Glasses? What's going on? The trap over there. Coach, what's happening?
Coach?
Yeah. Okay, Ed King, what's happening? As far as just real quick, because I know you don't want to elaborate and I don't want to talk to these white folks either about this stuff, but I will say, sometimes, I don't know, it seems like a black person has to go through something in order to try to, like, understand what you mean, where you're coming from. But, like, I just have to see it. But I've experienced going against the beast of these white folks, being in a professional environment, and they all changed on me. These people was telling me I was talking proper, blowing my nose wrong, and trying too hard at a job. Okay? The whole office turned on me, gave statements, the whole nine. Okay? And after experiencing that, like I said, I've always seen stuff go wrong and happen towards blacks, but I guess it didn't really hit me until I actually had to experience how they get down and work towards and have an initiative towards black people. And not even to switch it to that, but we could go to this Nolan Wells case.
Oh man,
The way they flipping the media. The way they flipping the media, they said it was no foul play in less than 24 hours. Okay? The government or mayor over there said he didn't even know what was going on. But that just shows you how they'll sweep this stuff under the rug. But, people will still be attached and they'll love their America and they'll feel like, you know what I mean? They still want to stand for the flag and it represents it and holds them down. Go ahead and get in trouble, my brother and sister, and let me know how much they're going to hold you down. Because I'm going to tell you right now, this same America will turn against your black ass in less than a second. And that's all I want to say. Y'all have a good day. I'm going to holler at y'all.
All right, thank you, bro.
So easy.
What's crazy is turning on you if they did the right thing by you. That would be different.
I hate when people say you gotta learn through your own shit. A smart motherfucker learn through shit that happened to him, and a brilliant motherfucker learn
looking at everybody else.
From shit that happened from every nigga. Learn from every other people's experiences.
King ass in the we ain't got it to the topic. We 51 minutes and we ain't got to the topic. This how upset I be every time I think of them white men whooping Rodney King ass in a circle. They took turns whooping his ass, and there was a bunch of white men standing around while how many white men? You know what? Let me see how many.
I don't gotta be Rodney King, Trap, to know that this. I don't need that experience to know that
white men. And then I'm gonna get to the topic. Let me go.
A lot of y'all black people need to be Rodney King before y'all be like, you know what? It is fucked up out here.
Stop saying whoop his ass in a circle.
They whooped his ass in a circle.
Trap. That nigga was a pinata out there.
Y'all making it even worse, man.
No, that nigga was a pinata. They were trying to beat candy out his ass. And
look at this, bro.
He said beat candy.
I don't think y'all understand it. Maybe y'all forgot we was young and we saw it. Oh, let me see if I can get
I was 11 when this shit happened. When I saw it, I said, hey, cops is.
Let me see if they back out. Hold on. Let me get it together.
Cops is scary to black people.
Let me get a good shot.
I didn't need
and I already knew this before this, but I was like, damn, everybody see it. And you know what pisses me off about this? America wasn't mad. They was more mad that OJ, okay, pause. Look how many white people, look how many Americans, look how many Americans was there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Americans.
That's fucking me up too, L. You gotta stop saying that.
Trap, they took turns whooping him.
Nah, that shit was fucked up.
Look at this, Trap.
Pinata.
Like a circle, huh? One
he already stomped on his neck. Americans stomped on, and they keep whooping him. And you talking about you, man, I beat this. God damn it.
Black pinatas.
It's 12 Americans. And they walked out the courtroom not guilty. Not guilty. They walked out the courtroom not guilty.
There's a lot of black people that got to be Rodney King to understand that this is happening out here. Just look.
Not guilty.
Open your eyes up, man. Look around.
Beezy.
Man, damn, nigga, look around you, brother. Them same black people trying to be American so hard will probably be in a circle beating Rodney King.
Yeah, that shit was foul.
Nigga keep making you blah, bro. What are you talking about, bro? That ain't even the problem. The problem is with 12 Americans out there, they went in the courtroom and the jury deliberated and said not guilty.
This is right around the time my dad left the force.
I'm glad you said that, Lex. That's a great question. That's fair, if that's what you want to do. Lex says, crazy coming from a Crip. How many black men have the Crips beat the shit out of furthermore murder? Not one, because they was just black. Never in my life has never one of my homies ever in life saw a black man and said, we're going to whoop him because he was speeding in black. Never. I can't even think of a time where a homie did something to somebody and they had it on tape and he walked out the courtroom.
That's called.
So since you're going to find your way to side with the fucking American against me, And you acting like being a Crip would be the same as being that. Here you go. So the facts is, let me whoop somebody ass on tape. And if you see if I walk out the courtroom, if it's just other gang members.
Lex, the gang that wear all blue that beat black people because they black is called cops. And the Klan, a bunch of American gangs, Lex.
I ain't never in the history of gangbang, ain't nobody that said, look at that nigger. And they just whooped him.
They might have said nigger, but it wasn't one of them.
No, nigger.
Yeah, nigger.
Trav, when have you and back in the day, when have you and your boys ever got together and said, hey, let's go whoop a black nigga?
It just happened because they was black. They whooped Rodney King ass just because he was black. Nothing else. And they kept whooping on him just because he was black.
Y'all doing that at Tacoma, King? Getting together, just whooping niggas' ass?
It's whooping nigga ass day. Let me find a nigga ass to whoop.
They black, let's get them.
Whooping nigga ass day is crazy.
Full of shit. And that anti-blackness that stimulates because you got a couple dollars, Lex, and now you think you a white man and shit, you still a nigga. You still a nigga. I almost hope they whooped your ass in a circle to remind you a nigga. But then I had to do something to the police, so I don't want them to whoop your ass because I'm going to show you how a real nigga get out. That's the thing about being a Crip, too. See, being a Crip, if that was happening right there, we'd have been in a fight. Two people have been getting their ass whooped today. That's you a nigga, Lex. I'm gonna tell you a nigga 100 times how many black men at a Crips beat the shit out furthermore murder. None on tape and got away with it.
Lex, at your big age, you ain't never experienced racism in America?
No, we haven't. Because white people like Lex.
Nah,
he's one of the good ones.
Hell no, Lex didn't experience some racism.
He's one of the good ones. The Lexter.
Let's move on, man. Let's move on.
The Lexter is crazy.
The Lexter is one of the good ones.
Lexington.
He's named after Legs.
Lexicon.
Legs Diamonds, the white mafia member.
Nah, he's Lex Luger.
Legs Diamonds.
Lex Luger.
I'm not fucking with y'all, man.
Dark skin Lex. Dark skin Lex.
I'm not fucking with y'all. I'm not fucking with you, Lex.
No,
Let's get to it.
Let's get out to it.
I'm not fucking with you, Lex.
Lex Luger.
Dark skin Lex. Lex Luger.
Lex Luthor in the building.
Lex Luthor.
I'm not fucking with you,
Lex Diamonds.
You
hung up on him? Why you hang up on him? Lex, call my phone, Lex.
Don't do that. Legs
Lexington.
Diamond. No, the boy. Okay, so look. So I keep saying this shit about YG, and every time like we was gonna talk about it, I didn't even get into it, right? Because I was like, we end up having a longer conversation. I just find it odd that people really are hoping YG goes to jail.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Is he the same right now? Do they have him right now?
Yes. And I'm watching people put up stories. They be like, come pick him up.
Wow. So they have
come pick him up. They don't even know the story. Come pick him up.
People saying that.
Come pick him up. I'm like, I just was looking at this crazy list of people fighting cases.
Yeah, it's a crazy list.
Right? I was looking at this thing. Keefe D's attorney is demanding an apology from the prosecutors because they making it over nothing and they allowing that in court. Dirk catches the Fed sneaking banned evidence back into the trial. Cartel Bo, right, who we just talked about the other day, where he had to fight off his kid's mother of his child, and another man that was driving an Uber. He went to jail for aggravated kidnapping charges and other cases with the baby mom. Yella Beezy, they can use his lyrics in court, right? Shout out to Drake. They can use his lyrics in court.
I'm gonna say this real fast. Did y'all get the shit that G sent us about Yella Beezy?
Yeah.
So a comedian that was talking shit about Yella Beezy is dead. Mo is dead. He had to beef with Yella Beezy. So when it come to Yella Beezy, I'm gonna say I like his music. I'm gonna let y'all niggas have at Yella Beezy. I'm gonna let y'all niggas go ahead and talk about that.
You know what, man? This is the thing, bro.
You ain't trying to talk about Yella Beezy?
Man, Coach
I'm just gonna let y'all niggas have at it. Go ahead, go get him, guys.
Listen, My thing is, when you see two people handling something in the streets, mind your fucking business.
That's what I'm about to do.
If two people choose, you know why I don't really get into that shit with Yellow, Beezy, and Mo 3 and none of them? Because y'all was in the streets handling y'all business. I heard about all the bullshit that was happening. So guess what I'm doing? Minding my fucking business. Because that's what hip-hop would do. Mind your fucking business. Motherfuckers got to die, shit just be happening. You actually get involved, shit just happen. If you see me handling my business in the streets with somebody else, mind your fucking business. Like that whole shit, people keep talking about this shit and they trying to act like, because you a fan, you ain't a fan of none of these black people. You goddamn liar. I'm watching these white men lie like they fan. Why they don't never cover white people shit? Like the only thing they grew up saying was black people. Y'all a damn liar. Why don't you talk about Taylor Swift or some other shit?
Hey, what she do?
It ain't Taylor. I'm saying, why they don't never come up talking about Taylor?
She's innocent.
I swear to God, bro, I don't think these niggas can make no money at all without talking about us.
That's a fact.
Truth is, bro, whatever happened with Mo 3, Yella, Beezy, all of them dudes, it really ain't my fucking business. Now I understand that these white people in this systemic, oppressive country of ours is gonna do the motherfucking thing that they supposed to do, but to watch niggas in hip-hop try to get involved and shit and be talking about, man, well, you know, they should go to jail for this. Man, I'm not with none of that shit, because I'm knowing niggas is chasing niggas down with guns and popping niggas and doing all that shit. I mind my fucking business. Because I know if a motherfucker was chasing me down, if a motherfucker was shooting at me, if a motherfucker was talking shit to me, I'm going to make it bad for his stupid ass too. Mind your fucking business.
I will say this, though.
Stop being one of them people that say you hip-hop. If you saying you hip-hop and two people got a situation and they getting fucking toxic and they want to handle their shit primitively, mind your fucking business. It only got something to do with you when it bleed to you. Then you trip. But until then, man, stay out these people court cases. Stay out these people business.
I will say this. There's a bunch of old dead detectives rolling over in their graves, wondering what happened to real police work. Like, wondering what DNA is and what's Instagram online live. Right. I would love if some of these niggas would stop making it so easy for these police to do their job. Like, stop going online, just doing weird shit, talking about stupid shit.
I'm not gonna tell
I just
none
hate
of
that
these
shit.
people, dog, because that's
make them work for it.
I don't even think it's even that simple, dog.
Make them work.
Look, if a nigga go to jail, that's cool. If a nigga get himself into a shootout and die, that's cool. If a nigga talking shit about somebody, a nigga poke, that's cool. That's y'all business. Handle y'all business. Handle your candle. When it's time to do your time, do your time.
Gee, I'm just remembering when detectives had magnifying glasses to work. Nigga, like, what's...
Even right now, bro, they don't need a magnifying glass. YG ain't got nothing to do, ain't saying none of this shit. The motherfucking people that act like they involved in hip-hop is saying shit. They the ones like, oh, YG did it and doing deep dives and making shit up in line. And I'm like, bro, you would think. And then there'd be other niggas that's from the street be sitting down with these niggas, bro, and be fucking with these niggas.
And that's another thing. If you are from the streets or say you love hip-hop and you online trying to put criminal cases together for the cops, trying to line shit up. Oh, and then this happened. Man, just go jump off a bridge. Like, that shit weird to me. I don't understand these type of niggas.
Okay, Tales from Purgatory. I let you get it off the first time. I let you say that shit the first time, Tales. So comparatively, black on black violence is okay. Geez. First off, there's no such thing as black on black violence. I'm gonna only say this one more time on this motherfucking stream, bro. It makes me think you are a racist white man when you say this, or you an ignorant, self-hating Negro. So I'm explaining to you one last time. If you do this shit again, I swear to God, you will be the first motherfucker in the history of this shit that I ever kicked out this room. I will kick you out of this motherfucker. Fuck your money, fuck you, fuck everything. If you keep playing, stop using this sister. If you're a sister too, I will kick your ass out of your sister too. There's no such thing as black on black violence. white on black violence is in reference to violence that happens strictly and only because of race. And it's usually a justice system that does not hold white people accountable for committing crimes against black folk here in America. That's what white on black crime is. Tales from Purgatory. Black on black crime is just crime. Like white on white crime is just crime. Like brown on brown crime is just crime. But the reference you are using, I'm sorry, if you're a white woman, Tales from Purgatory, you hate Negroes. And I'm just trying to clear it up so you don't have no reason to hate Negroes. There is no such thing as black on black crime. Black on black crime is just crime, proximity. Nobody gets away with crime as a black person because they're black. White on black crime was named that because it was crime that white people got away with because it happened to a black person. Like the video I just showed you of Rodney King getting his ass whooped in a circle. That's white on black crime. That's white on black crime. So black on black crime is not a real thing. Like white on white crime is not a real thing. There's no such thing as black on black crime. It's not a thing.
Trust me.
So please do not say that to another black person. There is no reason to be ridiculous in these conversations.
There's a black dude who wants to commit crime and he lives in a white neighborhood. There's going to be some white people getting some crime committed against them. I don't understand. People who use black on black crime have probably never said white on white crime in their life.
No, because it don't make sense.
Why are there only black on black crime?
There is no black on black crime.
Black on black crime, guys. That's just
it doesn't fit. It's not as simple. White on black crime is not just rooted in color. It's rooted in oppression. There's other things it's rooted in that makes it white on black. You can't just swap out one of the colors and put another one and be like, it's the same. It's not.
Why when white people do something to other white people, they never say, oh, look at all this white on white crime going on?
Ukraine and Russia is not white on white crime right now. You don't have to have a conversation on proximity and crime. Because you know why? You go to jail for crimes if you black. If you commit a crime against a black man and they take you in a court of law and they prove it and they have a video, you're going to jail. So that's why you don't need to express that with black people in the conversation. There's no need to. Because if there's a video of a black man whooping a black man in a circle, all them niggas is going to jail. Even maybe the brother that got his ass whooped might go to jail too.
I ain't never heard one person say what the Nazis did to the Jews was white on white crime. Look at all this white on white crime.
There is no such thing as black on black crime. That's that black Americans. Bruh, there's no black on black crime. Stop saying that. Crime is crime. If two people want to commit a crime against each other, I mind my business because this system that you buy into is going to deal with it. Right? People are going to deal with it. And I'm sure it's rooted in a lot more than the person just being black. What happened with Mo3 and anybody is not because just they was black. So there's no comparative point to white on black crime. White on black crime ain't a white man fighting a black man because they drunk.
Y'all do know it's more white people wronging white people than black people wronging black people in America. But we ain't got no white on white crime terms.
Can we get past that? Please, bro.
That shit ridiculous.
Please, sister. Please. Can we just not do that? Not do that.
It's a right person wronging a white person right now in America. Doing something bad to him right now.
It's all just,
and we're going to turn the blind eye to it.
That. Just please, please.
Somebody in Beverly Hills getting robbed right now by a white person.
Anyway, what happened to black people, bro? Like, what the fuck happened? It's like they got paid and they forgot.
That's a good question, actually.
What happened to blackness, bro, in America? Like, we knew we was black.
That's a good question. That's a great question.
What the fuck happened? Shout out to DJ Superman Slaughter. Gangbangers claiming streets that the white man named is a stupid crime. Fuck, man. You know what? It's like, I don't quite know. I'm starting to realize every day a lot of black people was raised completely in the suburbs. Like, it's almost like the level of confidence to go with the level of ignorance is insane. Like, and he just said it, like, gangbangers claiming streets that the white man named is a stupid crime. Like, bro, like,
why?
That's almost bad as people saying killing over colors.
It's a lot of brainwashed black people out here. That's why.
Man, I don't know.
It's a lot of brainwashed black people.
Bro.
Why when it come to anything else in our life, we go from top to bottom. When it comes to our bills, we don't go pay our lowest bill first and be like the big bill. We ain't gonna fuck with that. But when it come to shit in America, we start talking about black on black shit when that's the least of our problems. We got way bigger problems out here in America. And when a black person just focuses on black shit, I'll just be like, man, so the white people with their foot on your neck don't mean nothing. You skip that. Let's skip systemic oppression. Let's get to this black on black. This black dude stealing purses in the hood. Like, what the fuck is happening around here? That shit, like,
what am I missing?
Paying your cable bill and not paying your rent.
You know, it's crazy, bro. I remember.
Oh, fuck this rent. I'm gonna get to my cable bill.
Me.
That's what you do. Fuck rent is insane.
TV.
I don't even know what to say. Go ahead, big dog.
Hello.
Hey, now.
Hi, this beautiful Leo. How you gentlemen doing?
Hey, now, what's happening? What's going on with you?
I'm just calling because you said what happened to black people, and I would have to say a lot of black people have fallen into the propaganda that's been pumped out about the scary black Americans, and we just started repeating racist talking points. You know, they have a lot of, white people have bought into the bad propaganda about black Americans being violent and all of that stuff. But we were getting fed the same propaganda.
I was talking to some brothers from a podcast called The Viral Way. I just put up the audio on my podcast. I want you to listen to it. And this whole argument, it wasn't an argument. We're really splitting hairs. That situation on the 4th of July, the Wilmington Arms, shout out to the homies from the Wilmington Arms in Compton. They always have a 4th of July event. Every year is usually great. There's very rarely things that happen where people die. It's not like a place. It's a real tight-knit community. This year, some situations happened, nothing to do with gangs, but just people drunk, having a hard time. Somebody put out a gun, a crime happened, and a brother got shot. Right? A brother died, a sister died, right? Again, it's tragic. You know, anytime somebody loses their life, especially if they're not necessarily deserving of that type of consequence, even at a street level, right? And it's like something happened. But immediately the rhetoric from black people, right? I get it. If we're saying, hey, you know what, black folks do better, man. We need to stop drinking so much. We need to stop we got to do better. We got to control our everything going on. It becomes, why would you go to Compton on the 4th of July for a celebration? And it's like, so they were saying that, and they was like, yeah, when you make money, niggas in the hood be jealous. And I'm like,
what?
Bro, like, so I had a conversation with him. I said, hey, man, listen. I said, there's two different things that we talking about. Here is one point with two odds. It's not the people in the hood jealous of you. The real question is, why are you going? If you go somewhere for a celebration with the people you grew up with, there is nothing wrong with that. Yes, there's a possibility that crime can happen, just like anywhere.
It's
maybe
everywhere.
Even a little more here, just a little, but nothing spectacular. But when you start painting black people in the ghetto like they are just this ridiculous group of jealous haters who just don't know how to do nothing but fight and kill. When they make that our experience from our ghettos, it's a disservice to who we are.
You know, Glasses, I'm trying to figure out who hates crime more. It's probably the people who the crime is being committed around. You know, so to try to paint people just because they're economically disadvantaged as inherently violent is crazy to me.
Okay, hold on. Let me figure something out. Hold on. I'm gonna call you right back. Is this muted? Hold on. They said it's muted. Let me fix it. Can y'all hear us now? What about now? Can y'all hear us now? Any audio now? Trap talk. See if they can hear you.
Yo, y'all can hear me? Can y'all hear me? Check it. 1 2 1 2.
Okay, cool. Sorry, sister. They was telling me something was wrong with the mic. I don't know, man. But it goes back to that concept of black on black crime. And forgive me, Tales from the Purgatory. Like, I'm not trying to be harsh, but some of these things, like, why are we repeating America's rhetoric about black people here? Like, we grew up in these neighborhoods. Most of us grew up in these neighborhoods. God's favorite sinner says she can't hear me. Okay, Daybird says she can't hear me. Okay, so it's something wrong, and I don't think it's my interface. I think it's
some people saying they can hear
it's a YouTube. That was a YouTube issue. Okay, so just bear with us. Everybody can hear. Hold up. It's you guys audio. All right, so
I hear it on my end.
Again, just refresh your YouTube and you'll be straight. Refresh. Okay, so again, it's like, right? It's like,
listen,
it's just easier. Okay, so okay, I got it. It's just easier to how do I say this, Coach? How do I say this? I'm having such a hard day. I'm having such a hard day. Refresh.
Awesome. I hear it on my end.
Browser.
We hear you. We hear you, Trap.
Hear me. Hear us.
L said it went muted too.
So when did black people start having America's talking point about ourselves? I guess that's the
that I think that's a great way to put it.
When did black people start having, right? When did black people start having America's talking point about us? And I guess this is part of why I want black people to always be mindful of what they mean when they saying they're American. Are we talking about, like, what are we really saying? It's a level of how you actually carry that. Like, I'm very much aware of my legal citizenship if I travel around the world. I'm aware of the land I was born in, what it's titled. But I also understand even further what America is. I know what it means. Even if somebody is pro-American, innately you understand that they're saying they hate black people. Like, if you go by a yard and a white man has an American flag and a Trump flag, you know they don't like black people.
We've all been in the area where there was a bunch of flags in that area on every house, and you feel uncomfortable. You be like, I probably got to get the fuck about this area. It's not for me.
You know, so I am aware of our legal citizenship. I have, this is my third passport. That's how many times I've traveled and flew. But we can have an honest conversation and still understand the facts.
But just like that question I asked that while ago, when does the American flag take over for the swastika. Like, I think it hasn't done it because there's a lot of black people in America who won't let it happen. Like, we fighting against ourselves out here, which is throwing me off. Like, that's a great question you asked about what happened to black people. What happened, man? What is going on? And sometimes reading some of these comments, and not everybody from a lot of lunch table people got the shit right, but sometimes I'll be reading these comments. I'm like, what the fuck is it? What?
Shout out to Sherry. What about our culture, food, arts, dialect is the same as black folks everywhere? There are no black folks everywhere else. Like, I'm not like that smart. There are no black folks everywhere else. I'm not saying that they don't look like us or they could have our skin tones. There's black folk right here. A person in Haiti is Haitian. A person in Nigeria is Nigerian. No, Steve, y'all got to stop because that's what's confusing black people here. That's the problem. They keep trying to take this model and apply it, Steve, around the world. It's not true around the world. It's not true around the world. It don't fit everywhere. It don't fit everywhere. I'm not stirring the pot, bro. Oh, man.
Maybe the pot need to be stirred. Like, to be honest, because it's a lot of uncooked potato in this stew. Like, I just be a little confused on some of the shit that's being said right now. We living in America where black people see a group of white people and feel safer with them, feel more comfortable with a group of white people than they scared of black people. Black people scared of black people in America.
Good afternoon.
Yo, what's the deal?
Can't call it. What's happening?
So to get to your point about what happened to black people, there's quite a few things that happened. One, we moved out of the South, where we were around each other all the time. We didn't live in cities like New York, Los Angeles, cities, major metropolitan areas that had all these other people, and all these other people who got here are new. Our parents, our grandparents, they didn't grow up with these people, so they didn't have there was nobody else. We knew we was black because we were compared to white people. When all these other black people came in, we just all seen it as melanin. But like you said, G, black people only exist in America, and that's because of white people. There has to be a contrast. We're a designated class system in America. That's what black means, a permanent underclass. It's just that simple. Nothing more, nothing less.
But even then, like, my man Steve is like, you sowing division. I'm not. When you attach nationality to it, you're sowing division. When you attach nationality to it, you're sowing division.
Bingo.
See, when black people came here, you knew you was black. Wherever you was at was unimportant. You just black here. When you attach nationality, that's sowing division. Because you got to stand with this. You got to stand. When you attach a nationality to it, that's sowing division.
Exactly. I'll give you a quick example. I'm going to get off. I moved from a major black area in the country. Just black. I don't know nothing but black people. That's it. Then I moved to another place. I moved to South Florida. There was all these other black people. They were proud. They wore it. There was Jamaicans, there was Haitians, South Americans, all these other things. They wore these pendants around their neck with these flags on them to let you know that they were different. They're not you. They all had their country's flag on it. So in my head, previous to going there, I thought we was all black the same. But they let me know in a heartbeat. Nah, it's different. You black because you was picking cotton and all that.
But this is the thing, bro. The nationality is where that uppityness come from. The nationality is where the uppityness comes from. Not the black part, the nationality you attach to it. So if somebody's proud of the land they're from, that creates that. Being black already was, you already delineated, it already happened. That's why you said you were black. That separated you from everybody else who claimed land mass. When you actually say you're black and American, it's an assimilation. You're assimilating to this country and its hierarchy. We was only black 40 years ago. 50 years ago, we was black. They was trying to convince us we was African American. The classy Negroes felt that was something they liked. Everybody else from the street knew we was black. When that man put his fist up and put his head down when they won them medals, bro, he was saying, I'm black. He didn't put it, if he was American, he kept his fucking head up. The nationality is an assimilation. When you decide, this is my opinion, when you decide to assimilate into a country, right, you are now going into status quo. Black is a rebellion from everything else. If you claim Haitian, you're claiming a landmass. If you claim Nigeria, you're claiming a landmass. If you claim Jamaican, that's a landmass. They are assimilated into that land and its actual culture, and they are accepting of what that is. There is no fucking way breathing air should a black man in America ever feel like this is their America is them. Now we know our people live here. We know our people died on this land. We understand there's people that was here before white people came. There's a million things that's true about the landmass. The title itself, America is accepting circumstance. Now, I'm not trying to rebel against Tariq's point because I think Tariq's point is more about reparations and the smartest way to get it for black folk in America. Not speaking against that. I'm saying the thing is when somebody has a great idea, people will make it their own idea.
And Tariq stole that idea. Tariq is a clown.
I mean, I know they got multiple different movements, ADOS. I think Tariq is a brilliant dude.
A lot of hustlers are.
So I mean, but that's good. Even if you're a hustler, shit, I can respect that. I mean, if you respect America,
there's a lot of brilliant
greatest hustler in the world.
Exactly, and look how we feel about it.
Again, at the expense of, I mean, how we feel about it.
Yeah, I know that's what we're talking about.
How we feel about America. Americans love America.
Exactly. You're making my point. These Tariq Nasheed followers love Tariq.
No, I don't know if it's Tariq being a hustler is the problem. Like, I think that's a bad critique on him. Every person in America should be hustling. Now, should you be hustling us is different.
Scamming. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for.
Should you be hustling us is different. I don't think Tariq hustles us. I think Tariq informs us. I think he gives us ideas, different things, and then it's up to you to internalize them. But I don't think he really speaks deaf or bullshit into us. I think he tries to feed tons of information and ideas for us to create the next thing.
Tariq is trying to get paid.
Everybody in America breathing air is trying to get paid.
Yeah, but he's using us as the capital, as the product.
I don't know if he's selling us to other people. That's another conversation. I think he's creating product that we find value in.
He's an agent of chaos.
I don't know if it's chaos. I wouldn't probably go that far for Tariq, bro. I don't feel like that about Tariq. Agent of chaos?
I'm the same guy who said game was gonna get washed. And what happened? y'all didn't want to listen to me then. Oh, I was crazy. I was on drugs before the trap.
I don't call ever saying
I'm
you was
talking to
crazy.
trap. I'm talking to trap. I just want my
Trap
pride.
Trap don't think he lost.
Oh, okay. He
what did he say?
He wanted a good one.
Is that Jimmy? Is that Jimmy?
Trap,
You know
Jimmy?
it's Jimmy.
Trap
Ah,
said game
Jimmy,
11-9.
man. Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy.
11-9, even though they had
Cut
23.
it out. I thought you were from somebody down south the way you threw a shot at New York just then. Come on, cut it out, Jimmy. I'll be right back. Be right back.
It's the truth. It's the truth. That's all I'm here to give you.
Trap,
I'm on you, Jim. Much love, homie.
Trap, stop popping up and wiping your face off.
No, I'm not. Look, I do think brothers like Tariq, Umar take entirely too much critique. Like, again, me pushing back against the concept of Black American is not me pushing back against Tariq and his movement. It's me pushing back on niggas thinking they American and white, because America is white, not the land. This land, if you was here first, you wouldn't call yourself American. So all to my brothers and sisters that wasn't on no slave ship, you feel me? And your people was here first. Maybe y'all came over on the first trips, or your people was here a long time ago. You would be calling this place whatever you called this place before. But it's important when you using the term America to understand what it means. But no, you will not have me disrespecting Tariq, Umar, none of them brothers who feed intellect into the population, especially Black people, and speak life and information into them.
Yeah,
I'm not with y'all.
I don't necessarily agree with everything Tariq and Umar say, but I don't disagree with a lot of shit they say, and I don't agree when we feel like you got to be poor to convey a message. Like, why every time somebody making some money doing something, they trying to get paid, they trying to, you got to be poor.
And see, this is my point, right? It's like this. Shout out to Landon. Are Black Jamaicans Jamaicans? Bro, there is no such thing as a Black Jamaican. That person is Jamaican. That's Jamaican. That's Jamaican. There's no Black Jamaicans. Even when a white man talk in that lingo, we looking at him strange. Even if he is from Jamaica, he could be like fourth generation. We still looking at him like, you think he a fucking cosplayer?
When you in Jamaica, you Jamaican. When you get over here, you Black now. I'm sorry. Like, G know Bianca. Bianca is from fucking, where the fuck she from? I forgot. Haiti. She's from Haiti. Nigga, but now she been over for years now. She identified as a Black woman. Now she's Black. She ain't no Haitian over here. She Black. They ain't pulling her over and hear her accent. They be like, oh, she's Haitian. Go ahead, mama. You can go ahead and leave.
But I think that's the point. We're not, first off, if you saying they're Asian Jamaicans, that means they're probably not Jamaicans. That's why you said Asian in front of it, because you won't accept them as just being Jamaican. The fact you need to identify them with their place of origin because you see them and you know how they sound, you know it. We're having a richer conversation that's rooted, man. I get it. Like, Jamaican is Jamaican. You're Jamaican. So again, I'm not knocking this. I'm with y'all. Shout out to Miss Hummus. I don't want to talk about this. I'm just saying I got to make sure I push this. Jamaican people are Jamaican. They don't have to say they Black. Jamaican is Jamaican. They're Black. That's what it means. They're Jamaican. We don't got to drag this. It's not that deep.
That's what I was saying earlier, though, man. It's just to the fact that we feel like we the only people that don't attach ourselves to no land, though, B.
But we shouldn't attach ourselves to no land, especially not this motherfucker.
Well, that would be the reason why people do call themselves American, because they feel like they want to attach themselves to something,
because they're watching a bunch of people in theory that they should be, as they say, delineating from.
Hey, Trap, you know what the saddest thing is to me when I see? Have you ever seen Braveheart, Trap?
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while though. But
so you watch that movie and you see how people fighting for their land, and you see how much they love what they fighting for. It's the sad thing in the world is to see a Black dude ready to go to the military in America and fight for this country and really believe in it. I be so sad. I'm like, what the fuck? You really got that feeling, yo? Like, that shit is crazy to me. Like, you really feel like that?
You don't need the landmass, Daddy-O, to attach yourself to your grandparents. Your grandparents are your grandparents. Your grandparents didn't even love this country. Your grandparents didn't even, all of my great-grandparents and grandparents fought in the service. They were like, my grandmother and grandfather both were in the service. My great-grandfather and great-grandmother were both in the service. My family comes from the service. And they don't pride themselves in being a proud American. They don't. They don't. They just don't. They didn't. They understood what they were fighting for. No, you don't need to attach yourself to land. You don't. You attach yourself to people, and that's the confusion about gangbanging. And see, and this is what scares me about gangbanging. Sometimes even with gang members, like, it's a confusion. It's not about that my neighborhood is being gentrified, and it's not just gentrified and just white folk. It's by people from the neighborhood. Started at. Here is the place where it started at. These are my people. The people matter, not the street. What am I supposed to do? Go try to evict everybody off the street so we can move in the houses again?
Can I say something to the military vets? Because people talking about you got military. Guys, I have military vets in my family, my grandfathers. When I talked to them about going to the military, they did not go because they loved America. When you talk to when you talk to real black military vets, the majority of them, they went for other reasons. They went for benefits. They went to get out of shit that they was going through in their actual life. They didn't go say, I love America so much, I want to go fight for the country. So
no, Daddy-O. 117th Street Watch Crip is the name of the street sign. 117th Street. We're not from 117th Street. We are from a gang. We are from a family called 7, not TH, 7 Street Watts Crip Gang. Like this. East 7 Street Watts Crip Gang.
What is happening right now?
You typing that in?
Yeah, like, what's going on? This nigga recruiting.
7 Street Watts Crip Gang.
This nigga is sending subliminal messages right now. He's trying to brainwash.
Somebody on the phone?
That's like being black.
On the phone?
Yes.
That's the nigga coming to be from 17th Street.
No, we didn't quit. We're not quitting. Do I sound like I would quit? What do you mean quitting? I'm not fighting to be American. I'm fighting for you,
no,
Daddy-O.
That's not a question. He did not say we're quitting.
Because he keeps trying to fight to be American.
No.
I'm fighting for you.
Proud to be an American.
I know, that's the worst thing I heard in my life. We quitters.
American.
I'm fighting for you. It's not important. The street don't matter. The street don't matter, Daddy. I don't give a fuck who lives there.
Oh, they said we
Them people that I met is the family, Daddy-O. Like, that's my family. I'm not fighting for the street. No, I'm not. I'm fighting you. I'm giving up on what my ancestors fought for. You are what my ancestors fought for. My ancestors didn't fight for no fucking land. They fought for you. They fought for you to not get your ass whooped in a circle, and for the white man that didn't to get off. That's what they fought for.
They was fighting the ass whoopings and for some equality.
No, I gave you a title. The family name. It don't matter how you change your last name. Listen, it's no different than you knowing the actual ancestor or slaver that you got your name from that could have whooped your ass. Of course, I know the history, but that's not the argument. Nothing about America. America consistently show you that it is anti-black. The name itself, fuck the land, the name says it's anti-black. Nothing about America is black.
Can't tell me what's funny, Miss Hummus.
It's a lot of stuff about America that's anti-black.
For the right to exist. We didn't fight for we fought for the right to exist.
We was trying to drink water.
Hello?
Good afternoon.
Hey, so, hey, it's Black Magic in the chat. I just wanted to call and
Black
say,
Magic.
hey, I just wanted to call and say that there's nowhere on this earth where Black Americans, well, I shouldn't say Black Americans, where Black people aren't catching hell. Literally within Africa, where we're the predominant race, there are Asian people coming over there, buying up the businesses, beating on the Africans over there. So to me, it really, it's the same everywhere. So me claiming America doesn't say to me that I'm standing with these white people.
Do you think Nigeria treats Black people the way America does?
I don't think
historically.
Well, I think it might be worse over there.
You think Black people are mistreated in Nigeria?
They're doing all types of coups, trying to control who's in power over there.
Totally got
They're destabilizing governments, economies.
So you think you think people in Nigeria are treated the same way for being Black that Black people in America are treated for being Black?
I don't think you can really compare it because they go through anti-Blackness, but it's different. It's just a different brand.
So then why would we just make that bad comparison, Queen? Like, why? I'm saying Black
to
people,
you because
I'm with you. Black people around the world got shit going on. But this place is a unique type of bullshit. And historically,
we may go through a police officer beating up a Black man, suspecting him of a crime, but over there, they could be going through something where America is funding a freaking rebel army to kill an entire village or something.
Totally not. I think there's injustices in every place around the world except maybe Sweden or Switzerland, one of those places.
Nah, Sweden.
I think there's injustices everywhere. This is a very specific one. Very specific. Very specific. And it's not just an injustice, Queen. Like, it is a very specific one that we all are aware of. So we would have to make it our business to act like it doesn't exist to make a false comparative. Like, it's very unique here. Historically, it's very unique here. Even the slavery here is even more unique than other slaveries. It's a very much a extra hate niggas here. It's like it's like two niggas make up one man. Like that type of hate for a Negro here.
But Black Magic.
My point in bringing that up was to just draw a comparison between the example of Rodney King and maybe what's going on over there, which is being done by other races. Like, it's not like you're going to escape anti-Blackness by not claiming America or even moving to another country.
I'm not trying to.
When you claim America, you're just claiming it. You're claiming an existence that we had in this country. Like, I'm claiming the people that came before me and what they stood for. You know, the culture they created under the circumstances. I'm not really saying that me and this white man are the same, and I'm not standing in solidarity with that. I think because America is different, it's different than other countries where maybe in Sweden a Black person may call themselves Swedish because they don't have that history. They just don't have that history where color is just such a conversation and it affects your existence the way it does in America. Like, I think we have that luxury to say we're Black Americans and not stand in solidarity with the American government or even white people.
But that wouldn't make sense.
How doesn't that make sense?
Because America hates Black people. Do we agree with that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The government and system that America has been since inception has shown that they hate Black people, right?
Yeah.
So how can you be Black, hate Black?
It's just a plot of land, and you're just talking about your nationality when you call yourself American.
Do you feel like it's really just a title is just a plot of land? You don't think it, okay, like let's say like
when I'm self-identifying as America, I'm talking about the land I was born on. I'm not talking about me standing in solidarity with.
But you wasn't born on the land that's America. You probably was born in some specific hospital in some specific city. So
in this country.
Again, so the complete conglomerate of America is a lot different than even just these small cities. America historically has shown you we don't like black people. Historically, our whole life. Like, there was never a time we were ever confused. Like, you know what? Maybe America don't hate black people. Never. Now, can this land be ours? Could black folk and be native and been here first? Sure, that's true. And whatever they called this shit first was what they called it. But there is something important about what you call something. It means a lot. It does a lot to your mind. It will, like, black people historically, when you go through a neighborhood where American flags line the block, you know your black ass ain't supposed to be there. That would be that's like me being a Crip, and then people wearing blue flags. I'm like, it's like a bunch of people with blue flags. I'm like, I don't think I should be going over there. At that point, I know I shouldn't be a Crip. If the day that there's a Crip convention and there's 5,000 Crips and there's blue flags in the sky, and I look at that as a threat, I don't need to be black. And sister, like all of these Negroes who hate black people, the day that they look at black people in mass and be like, they find fear and worry and be like, I don't need to be over there with them, should no longer be black. That's the point, right? It's like, what's the point in identifying if you don't find identity in it? We find identity in the few that have been us. The few that have been us. We find identity in that. Like black folk, I find identity in you.
Yeah.
I don't find identity in America. I don't give a fuck if we was born in the same country. You know how many white people was born in this country? You know how many other people born in this country I don't find no identity with? I find identity in you. And only you.
And that's what I'm saying too.
But America as a mass,
that we call these,
I don't find identity in.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. When I'm calling myself a Black American, I'm attaching myself to the Black experience within America.
But you're attaching the Black experience to America, or you're attaching the reason you need to say Black American instead of just American. Okay, better question. Instead of telling you, I'm gonna ask you, why won't you just call yourself American?
Because I think there's just a certain level of tribalism that exists within America.
I don't think we're tribal with just black people. Why would you not just call yourself American like Americans do?
Because I'm attaching myself to an experience, like to the foundation that brought me here, the culture that raised my mother, who raised me, and so on and so forth.
But wouldn't that just be American?
That's why I call myself Black American.
But wouldn't that just be American?
Yeah, Black American culture is American culture.
So then why won't you just call yourself American?
I mean, I can, but I'm.
You know why you would never?
So proud. I think it's because my pride in being Black. That's why I call myself a Black American.
It's not just a pride; it's also a rejection. You're aware of our ancestors being rejected by America since inception. Even now, you attach Black to cut it so you don't feel like bad for saying you're American. But you know, if you see a Black man walk around here and be like, I'm not Black, I'm American, which is probably closer to the truth, you would be flabbergasted because you would say that person is disconnecting himself from the niche group of people that have been through the most shit in a country that hates itself and that hates us. If we saw a Black man attaching themselves to America and American history and our pride in it, we would look at that person crazy.
I honestly don't remember anybody who's Black ever calling themselves just American. I think that's something that the culture at large just does. We've always called ourselves either African American, Black American, or just Black.
So again, as we assimilate closer into believing there's a victory by identifying in America versus just doing the business. Because I tell you one thing, Jewish folk don't have to do that to get ahead. I tell you another thing, other people don't got to do that to get ahead. The people that come from other countries don't got to do that to get ahead. They just come right here and play the game. You're trying to change your mindset.
Black America.
You said
Black
who?
American. You don't have to call yourself Black American. When you do like little census reports, you could just check Black.
Because you're just Black. The fact that they put that. Listen.
Yeah, and they put white, Asian. Like I don't get it. I don't know what gains we're getting from just calling ourselves Black. I just don't think it matters what you identify as.
It definitely matters.
I think,
but
we could still push the culture forward, still support each other, and attach ourselves to a Black experience within America. Like that's all it is.
I don't think we could ever get ahead claiming America, because I think America historically has shown us that we're not.
All right, Black Magic. Hey, thank you for the call, Black Magic. Thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem. Bye.
I don't know. I was a little confused with Black Magic just because she herself said America doesn't like us. Why would you want to represent a country who you say yourself hates us? She said herself, you asked her, Black, and she said, yeah, they hate us. Why would you want to represent that now?
No, I haven't gave up. You know what I gave up on, Daddy-O? White people. That's what I gave up on, Daddy-O. I gave up on white people. If you asking me what I gave up on, I didn't give up on you. I gave up on white people. That's what I gave up on.
I think,
and America, titled down, is white.
I think
this ain't. We're not talking about product. We're talking about
no. I got something in my throat. I really got something in my throat. I wasn't trying to do. But I think it's weird. I think it's weird that I hate that we automatically just put being American, attach it to being successful.
Yeah.
I think that's messed up, because when he keep on saying you've given up, he's making it seem like you've given up. We haven't given up being successful. We haven't given up being doing what we need to do. We've just given up calling ourselves Americans. Like this, trying to. I don't understand that. Like why you guys want to be Americans so bad? What's happening here? I'm so confused.
Shout out to Lex. Lex said, Glasses, you don't call yourself a gang member, you call yourself a Crip. You know what's funny, Lex? Other people that call themselves Crips don't dislike me. More times than not, Crips show me favor. I'm pretty popular with the Crips, Lex. Like tons of Crips. I could be in Tacoma and Hilltop. They be like, Glasses, the Crips is here. Lex, I could be in Brooklyn, Flatbush. I could be at GS9. I could be Bed-Stuy, and I'll run the Crips. They be like, hey, Glasses, do you want a sandwich? That's just being a Crip, Lex. I can go revenge. I go to Memphis. There's a Grape Street Crip gang out there. They will buy me wings if I'm hungry. Just because I am a popular Crip. I can go anywhere across Los Angeles and get great treatment because I'm a Crip. That's why I'm a Crip. Now imagine everywhere I went, 8 out of 10 Crips hated me.
So you saying now Crips get along with all Crips?
No, I'm telling you, if I explain to you the nuance of gangbanging, where I'm telling you people can fight each other, don't conflate that with Crips not getting along. Right? So again, Lex, so to your point is, right? The equivalent would be like if Crips everywhere I went hated me. Like everywhere you go, America hates you. Everywhere you go. If you go anywhere, okay, here you go, Lex. If there was a street in America, Lex, as a popular Crip, I'm a super popular Crip. I'm gonna stay up in here, Miss Hummus. I know it's hot. It's all good. I got my fan. You know how the girls be having a little personal fans. I got my little fan. Hold up. I got you, Miss Hummus. Got my little fan. I know it's hot in here. I'm good. I'm good. If there was a street, Lex, and they had blue flags hanging off the flag stand, the flagpole. If there was any street in America, Lex, it could be in Long Beach, New York, New Jersey, Florida, if there was a neighborhood, Lex, and there were blue flags hanging instead of flags, and it was just big blue flags hanging from the pole, Lex, I would not feel like they don't like me here. It was something, I'd be like, oh, they don't like me here. I would not walk in that neighborhood and feel fear. Actually, I'd walk in that neighborhood and be like, hey, can I get some food? And I'm sure they would feed me. Lex, if you walk through a neighborhood where there's American flags on every house, you better get the fuck out of there. Is that fair to say, Trap? Yeah. If there's a neighborhood, Lex, that all blue flags, Lex, hell, Lex, I got something even better for you. I got something even better for you, Lex. I got you, Lex. I got something even better for you. If there was a motherfucking neighborhood where there was red flags, red bandanas, Lex, hanging from the flagpoles, red bandanas, Lex, I genuinely think I'd be just fine. When I used to go to Denver Lane's, my homie Hot Dog, I would walk down the street. That's a neighborhood where they have red flags. I go to the Nickerson Gardens, red bandanas hanging. I probably can get some food. Like they'll be like, oh man, you all right? And, you know, damn, you over here. You gonna be cool? Nothing. They're not gonna call the police, Lex. There is not a neighborhood in America, Lex, that you would take your black ass on, your dark, big black ass on, where there's American flags on every house and you would feel comfortable. That's what makes it different.
Hey, Lex, are you more scared of a blue or red rag than a Confederate flag? What makes you a little more
American flag? Good question. You ain't even got to go Confederate. You ain't got to go old school America.
No, because Lex love America. So he probably gonna
if he walked to the neighborhood,
I just want to see what that Confederate flag right do now. To him.
If Trap walked in the neighborhood and down the whole block, 20 houses, every house had an American flag. I'm not even talking about a Confederate flag. I'm talking about an American flag. You'd be like, oh, I'm on the wrong street.
Out of here.
You'd be like, I'm on the wrong street. It can have the president. Oh, don't let it be an American flag. And then there was another flag with the president of the United States on the other flag. His name could be on it. The president of your America.
Oh, definitely. You're not going to.
The president of your America.
Could you imagine pulling up to a gas station with a bunch of white boys with Confederate flags hanging out their back pocket?
I'm not talking about Confederate flags. If there was a bunch of white men with American flags in their back pocket, you're going to be like,
no, me personally, I'm out. If I see that,
I'm
gone.
All
right, I'm going to move it.
Listen, Lex.
That way.
It's even crazier, Lex. I'm talking about it could be American flags and then Trap. It could be another flag next to it that got the president of America on it. The president of America who's been on Oprah 6 times. The president of America that paid Walter Payton a bunch of money to play football. The president of America that's best friends with Mike Tyson. The president of America that been fucking with niggas since the 80s, and you know you ain't supposed to be on that damn street. You're not finna stop and ask nobody to call AAA to help you.
Ain't no way they put no orange paint on the American flag. Trying to make the president.
No, the reason Donald Trump is not president is because of disenfranchisement. The reason Donald Trump is president because this is fucking America.
Donald Trump is a microcosm.
And all he did was run on, I don't fuck with niggas, even though historically he fucked with niggas.
Donald Trump is a microcosm.
That's how much white people hate you. That's how much America hates you. America hates you so much they'll put a person in office that runs on I hate niggas, even though he never hated niggas. No, the reason is because they don't like you. They'll put anybody in office that don't like you.
Donald Trump is walking, talking America in flesh and blood. Like, he's America.
You can't blame me for racism. That shit sound crazy. They voted him in because he was lying like he don't like black people.
So when you say he don't like American
black people, he probably don't even like poor white people. But because they thought he just hated poor black people, they voted him in. No, don't say historically. Nah, KP. Don't say historically he didn't fuck with the exonerated 5. They was poor. They was poor. He was all in Trump face, Don King face, Oprah face. He on Oprah couch every week, even a week after that. And white people, Americans, hate black people so much, they let that nigga lie. Like he not even a real fucking, he's not even a real deal. And y'all think he the real deal. This is what scares me. I don't think y'all really seen white people who don't like black people. Like if Trump is your greatest idea of a racist, bro, Trump is a fucking cupcake when it comes to racism. He's a fucking cupcake. He's a racist cupcake. I'm talking about real sheet cakes, not quarter sheets, whole sheet cakes of racist white people been running this motherfucker. The last motherfucker that was in office, hated niggas more than this nigga. Bruh, like, I'm not even political. That's how much America hate niggas, KP.
There's real racists out there that are looking at Donald Trump like he needs to step his racism up.
They like, this motherfucker ain't shit.
He ain't racist. He ain't racist. He ain't racist right. Gotta step it up a little bit.
KP, they voted him in office. They were like, oh yeah, he make America great. He ain't fucking with niggas. That's why they voted him in. You talking about America. Man, fuck that. I understand where we was born. I understand where we live. I understand what my third passport say. I understand what my flights say. I understand where my birth was at. I understand all that. Fuck what you talk about. I'm black. America got a lot of shit to repair before they get me in. You got to prove it to me. It's like a girl that cheat on you all the time and be sucking dick and then kiss you in the mouth every day. You know how much work she gonna have to do before I ever claim her or act like I even know her?
Yeah, why all y'all want to kiss her in the mouth? I don't understand why all y'all want that dick in your mouth.
And then you try to justify, say, well, I was cheating too, and you kissing her in the mouth.
Y'all ever heard of pre-cum?
And that's you.
That's you. You
no,
pre-cumming.
I ain't gave up on Daddy-O. I ain't gave up on you. I ain't gave up on revenge. I ain't gave up on the table. I ain't gave up on black folk.
He gave up.
I ain't gave up on black folk at all. I'm fighting. I die fighting for this shit. I ain't gave up on you.
Kissing
I ain't gave up on Sega. I ain't gave up on King, Coach, Trap. I ain't gave up on us. America then showed me 1 million times they don't give two fucks about me. They won't even apologize for slavery. They ain't even said I'm sorry.
They're trying to make it disappear.
They ain't even said I'm sorry for Jim Crow. They ain't even said I'm sorry for Rodney King. They're not even outraged when it happens. They ain't even said I'm sorry for what's going on. They ain't ever even apologized to you.
Why should we say sorry for something that never happened? They're making it disappear. It never happened.
You know how much work it would take? We got to make them apologize. So you think by saying you American is going to make them apologizing? You think you're going to tell your cheating ass wife, I'm your husband, you need to apologize. She knew she was your husband. She knew she was your wife when she was sucking them penises. She knew she was your wife then. When she was spitting that man cum in your mouth, she knew it then.
Puffy.
So why would she apologize? You were in her face all the time. You letting her claim your last name and you sharing the house with her, bringing home groceries. The hell you talking about? Hell no, she ain't apologizing. Why would she? You gonna make her? How you gonna make her? You can't kiss ass. You can't brown nose nobody into an apology. I don't know if you ever been on no shit, but you can't brown nose into an apology. Delineation ain't new. We've been delineated. We black. That was the delineation. And then Jesse Jackson tried to make us go into it further by saying African American. But niggas wasn't fucking with America forever and nowhere else. If you came over here and fucked with us, we fucked with you. That's it. We ain't claim no motherfucking other place. We show love to other places where black folk at because we supposed to. But we been on our own. These motherfuckers just voted the other day, dog. The other day, they just voted on is the transatlantic slave trade the worst atrocity in human history. This motherfucker said no. I don't give a fuck how much ass you kiss. I don't care if you take that motherfucker last name. I don't give a fuck what you doing. That ain't finna make this motherfucker apologize. All my hope is you. I'm black. I'm black as the ace of spades, to the point Earth, Wind, and Fire is the only thing getting played. Damn near 50. And how much longer can I shoot the fade? It's damn near to the point I gotta shoot or use a razor blade. I'm black like the nigga on the phone black. What up, black?
Shit, what up, G?
That's how black I am. I'm that black. I'm so motherfucking black. Black is calling in on a phone right now.
I like that. Now funny.
What up, black?
Man, what up, man? I just called in to chime in on what you said earlier, man. Like I say, we say you pull down the street with all American flags. Hey, me being from the deep south, I don't care about that. What I care about is when I see them motherfuckers with the big jacked up trucks with the flag in the back of the tailgate, and I see the all black American flag and the Punisher logo. That's when I know it's some bullshit.
But the fact that you ever gotta see the American flag and be worried should show you you're not American. Like, I don't get nervous when I see a nigga with a blue flag. If I see a nigga with a blue flag, I do not get nervous. We got to have a misunderstanding for it to be something.
Right.
Let alone, I barely see that with a motherfucker with a red flag, let alone any other. But if I see for sure a motherfucker with a blue flag, if he had a blue flag in the back of his pickup truck, I'm not worried about that nigga. I actually think I can get a ride. If you see an American flag in the back of a fucking pickup truck, you gonna go the other fucking way. Don't try to tell me you fucking American.
Hey, look. Hey, I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna make sure I got the iron on me. So if we gotta go there, we'll go there. So
you're speaking of racism inside America. No, America is racist. It ain't no racism in America. America itself, Constitution on down, national anthem on down is racist. It ain't no racism inside of America. America is racist.
Well, they changed some words for us.
They're making an amendment. They didn't even want to change it. We need to amend this. Why you didn't change it? Amendment is not the same. They can revert an amendment back. They was like, okay, for now we'll let this go. For now we'll let this go.
They love us now. They changed some words.
Daddy-o, you said you're not racist because I'm not fucking American. Because I'm not American. I'm black. That's why I'm not racist. I'm black like the nigga on the phone, bro. I ain't black. America is racist. The country is racist. The national anthem is racist. The Constitution is racist. The president is racist. Everything about it is racist. Now you have moments inside of it where it's not. But America is racist. Nothing inside America is racist. America is racist. Don't try to act like it's a good idea. You could fix the system. The system ain't broke.
Yeah. It's designed that way from the beginning.
Imagine running your platform, you being the president, and you run on being racist and win the election.
Clearly.
Like, he run on being racist.
A black lady.
He wouldn't denounce the Proud Boys. He said, I can't denounce the Proud Boys. I got to win this election first.
The president wouldn't denounce a group of motherfucking crackers that hate niggas.
Said, I can't do that right now because I'm in the middle of a race. I got to win this. That's how I won.
I'm speaking to the racism in America. No, this is not the racism in America. America is racist.
And Trump is a 5.
The system is not broken.
On racism in America.
The system is not broken. What the fuck are you talking about? The system ain't broken. The system is functioning fine. That's why the president is the president. Ain't nothing wrong with this system. It's functioning fine. That's why this man whooped the shit out this sister for the election. Strictly because not only do America seem like it's sexist, but they for sure is racist.
Seem like it's sexist? America's for sure sexist. And Kamala didn't have a chance.
This system is functioning. What's that little boy name? Nolan Wells. The system is fine. You see, ain't nobody in trouble. The system is fine. They right now, them white people doing interviews and podcasts and shit, ain't nothing happening. The system is fine. They taking down all this shit to remind them how they treated black people. They taking down all the statues. System is fine. System is fine. You're trying to break the system.
The system is so fine that a white man's on top as usual.
A white man who running on like he hate niggas.
The nigga can't put a sentence together. The nigga can't put a coherent sentence together, and he running the country. He beat a black woman, educated to the fullest, was a lawyer, and he beat the shit out of her too. Like I'm talking about, he beat the dog shit out of her.
America is named after a Spaniard who came after another white man that they said discovered it, and they named it after him. That in itself is racist.
Man,
the fact that they even claiming Coach a nigga discovered this motherfucker when they knew it was niggas here.
All these hopeful ass black people, when they was looking at that goddamn election and watching that map just turn red like a boom, boom.
That was like
boom, boom. Like what's happening right here? Is America racist? Yes, what is happening? But those be the black Americans that were shocked when they seen that map just turning. Come on, guys. Wake up, please. This is outlandish.
You can have the land, Daddy. You just can't have the name, bro. Aboriginal people in Australia go through the same thing. Even the richest man in the world don't like niggas. The richest man in the world don't like niggas neither. Like, bro, what are you doing, bro? Like, come on. And he's here. The country is incentivizing him to not even like niggas. No, Daddy-o, I ain't gave up on you. You are who my hope is in. You are who my faith is in. Y'all, KP, y'all is in who my Sega. Us, that's who my hope is in. You are who my hope is in. But you thinking you finna go tell these white folk, or you telling me that this country ain't racism and racism exists inside this country, that type of shit makes me be worried. My hope is like, as a preacher, I'd be taking my money back out the collection plate. I don't know what Jesus you talking about. That ain't the Jesus I know. What the fuck? This trap still snowboarding. I'm done. Okay, we've been doing this too long.
Nigga said this a Sunday. This nigga that made this
John
a
Wednesday for the $10 Saudi money. White folk. What did he do to make them that mad? Exactly. That's what white folk did. Well, you know, they said he was speeding and drinking. That's why they did him like that. He was speeding and drinking. So that gives them the right to whoop his ass in a circle. And then when they beat, he went to justice. He had a fair trial and they beat it.
Getting that candy.
This is America.
Eat that candy out his ass.
Shout out to Beezy. Thank you for the $5. It's crazy because they consider us animals, but don't even treat us as such. Catch y'all next lunch table. Exactly. A fucking sea lion. This episode started over a sea lion. And they was talking about this white man finna get 36 months for kicking a fucking sea lion.
It makes more sense for that sea lion to call himself Sea Lion American.
Exactly. I understand why a dog would call himself a dog American, before I understand how a black man would call himself black American. I understand how a dog is more American than black people. Dogs are more protected in this country than black people.
German Shepherd American.
They used to fight niggas. They never put none of these white people in jail for fighting niggas. They put Michael Vick in jail for fighting dogs. They used to fight niggas like dogs. And you talk about America is broken.
They still fight niggas.
At least they getting paid.
They still fight niggas.
They put Michael Vick in for fighting dogs, and they made a movie about Monsieur Candy, Calvin Candy, for fighting niggas. And the movie is about him fighting niggas. This shit crazy. You can't make this shit up, man. Like, I swear, like, whenever I disconnect my mind and I look out, I be like, this shit cannot be real. This got to be like a nightmare. Shout out to Cali Chief. Thank you for the $2. Hey, good afternoon, y'all. Good afternoon, homeboy. Ash 2, thank you for the Saudi $10. Sea lions never drop F the police track glasses. Good point. I see now they come back SWA. Sea lions with attitudes.
Hilarious.
That's what's finna happen now. Sea lions with attitudes.
SWA is crazy.
Shout out to Delgado the Great. Thank you for the $5. That's why I don't like being called Spanish. I get it. That's some New York shit, though. Exactly. You black, Delgado. You black. Black. Ain't nothing about you Spain. You know, first time about no fucking Spain. Shout out to Ash 2 Crimson. Thank you for the 25 Saudi dollars. I was in the theater recently. Men, women, babies were getting killed in the movie. White family right next to me didn't bat an eye, but one dog died. And they probably like, oh my gosh. Oh my God. Shout out to Unc Ditto. Thank you for the $2. Get out of there, G. Nah, we stayed there all day. And we back here for the Sunday dinner. I ain't giving up on, I'm not giving up on Daddy-O. He could be American on paper, but he gonna come out this shit knowing like, nah, G got a point.
Nah, Daddy-O think you gave up.
No, I ain't gave up on Daddy-O. Daddy-O just believing in white folks.
You didn't give up.
Shout out to Delgado the Great. Thank you for the $2. That's that penitentiary talking. It's crazy. That's King attracted to studs. You can see right through that.
There's some pretty studs out there, though.
I ain't never seen a pretty stud. Shout out to Miss Leisha Come. Thank you for the $5. But y'all did say it was pretty men out here, so I can't listen to you.
No, I didn't say
Shout
that.
out to Hey G King Trapping the Love Table.
Yeah.
Remember to them, we're less than animals. We weren't even human to the motherfuckers. Man, we still ain't. They amended it. They ain't even be like, we need to erase it and start it over. They could have drafted a whole new constitution. This is the greatest travesty in human history. The fact that we made these human beings 3/5, we need to redraft the Constitution. Coach, that's worth redrafting the Constitution over. You know how ashamed I would be if that was me?
Man.
Like I went my whole life treating motherfucking humans like they was. It took two of them to equal one person. I would have just redrafted the whole. No, if nothing else, we're going to redraft this. We're going to tear this one up. Roll that up, put that somewhere. Here is the new Constitution. Why would that be an amendment? We was wrong on that, so we just going to amend it. You know they can switch it back. That's what they doing right now with the Supreme Court just blocked Trump with birthright citizenship. They're like, nah, this getting out of control. We don't like it. Other people benefit, not just white people. Shout out to Unc. Thank you for the $5. I totally get what G's saying. You didn't have a choice in picking family. You could definitely disassociate with their ass. Man, you could disassociate with your family too. Motherfuckers don't love you, man. Fuck them.
What's happening right now? This nigga been hurt.
Delgado the Great, thank you for the $2. Man, my dad did not make me. That nigga is my dad. Your family is who God give you.
That is facts. I agree with that.
My dad is my dad, man.
Family
my dad didn't make me. My dad chose me to be his son when I was in my mama's stomach. I came out, that nigga raised me like he was his. Can't none of y'all niggas tell me about family.
That's facts.
Can't none of y'all niggas tell me about family. A whole man raised me, did not make me, nigga. And to this day, right now, I'm every nigga, please. Fuck all that shit y'all talking about. Family is who love you and treat you like they love you. I'm not saying people can't make mistakes, but if somebody fucking abusing you your whole life and mistreating your whole life like this country do us, man, you be a damn fool to sit around this motherfucker and think that you stuck with them because that's just where you been. You're not stuck with nothing in this world. You ain't stuck with nothing. They even got plastic surgery for you to change your fucking face. You're not stuck with nothing.
Stockholm.
You're not stuck with nothing. We could do anything. And if this country don't want to act right, we don't got no motherfucking reason to have to bow down to it or say we down with it. Y'all should earn our motherfucking love and loyalty like anybody else in our life. We don't just give our love and loyalty and our name to anybody. Well, you know what? She gave me some pussy first, so I got to give her my last name. No, you fucking don't. I don't have to be a part of your system just because I was born here. And I still can take advantage of all the perks that a fucking nigga can take advantage of. But you owe, and you got to pay and make right. And until you tired of stop embarrassing me in front of all the rest of these people, that's why all these people come to this country looking at us crazy. Because America make us look like fucking fools. Everywhere we go, America make us look like fucking fools. This country make us look like fools. Motherfuckers be, you know how embarrassing it is? I'm going to FX and a man just not thinking I could talk, or the man not thinking I'm more articulate because I'm black because America told him I got to be stupid. Y'all niggas crazy, bro. I don't got to be stuck with this shit they owe. When they start correcting their behavior, then we can talk about exactly how to align with them. I don't owe this country shit. This country owe me. This country owe my people. Because my people did it all. They ain't did shit, but take advantage of it.
For the free ski.
Shout out to Delgado the Great. Thank you for the $2. G is correct per usual. Just listen. I don't know why they fighting this one. They know this all our shit. Our parents told us all this. Spade, what up, cuz? Thank you for the 250 jewels. Laughing Disco. Mike L, 4-month membership. What's good, lunch table? New videos going up for the members tomorrow. Corey Waters, thank you for the $5. They're trying to connect Kendrick to what happened with Draco somehow to try and get him going. Man, that shit dumb. And people don't give 2 fucks about Draco, man. Shout out to the young homie, rest in peace, man. The homie was playing this game and shit just didn't work out. But thank God we got to experience his life, feel me? And we get his art and all of that. Past that, man, however that shit got to go is how I got to go. Ms. Hummus, thank you for the 6-month membership. If you can't hear log out and log back in, the audio is good on both levels. Shout out to Soul Left Field. Thank you for the $5. Is there a Black Mecca or Wakanda? If so, what and where is it? You don't have to name yourself after a land. I know that's what everybody else doing, but as a human being, you can kind of do your own thing. I don't know if y'all know that. You don't got to follow. You can just make some shit happen. Straight up. Shout out to is it Kenlin Washington? Thank you for the $2. Black is only a color. It ain't facts no more. Black was never a color. None of us ain't black. None of our skin is black. Only motherfuckers black is Sudanese, and they not that black. It ain't about no color. Black is an idea. Black is an idea to represent darkness, richness, wealth, everything. Black. Our skin ain't black. This shit ain't black. This hat is black. Do I look like the same complexion of this hat? No, black ain't no color when we talking about black. Black is us. Black is the people in this country that this country never embraced and mistreated. That's what black is. It's an idea. It's an idea of people. They tried to make it a race and realized race ain't no real construct. And they called that Negroid. There's 1,000 things that make all this shit dumb. This hat is black. I'm black. Not because my skin or my color is black. It's because my ideals. It's because this country didn't accept me. And this is my motherfucking place. These is my people. That's black. And I'm not attaching America to it. Fuck that. Shout out to the homies in them. And I want them to push their line, but not the logo. I'm not attaching that shit. If I was going to be American, I'd just be American. Shout out to Miss Leisha Come. Thank you for the $50. I recommend everybody go watch Emmett Till and see if you still feel American. They know damn well. They ain't got to go watch it. They know. Shout out to Whimsical. Thank you for the $2. Don't give up on me, Glasses. I won't. I got you, bro. I promise you. Shout out to Lamont Ragnar. Thank you for the $5. Gee, we was raised on America's Most Wanted by Q. This type of shit you talk, they wouldn't understand. Dot voice. Please leave 100. Please leave Taylor out of this.
Yeah,
leave Taylor out of this.
I agree.
Shout out to Lamont Ragnar. Thank you for the $2. Coach said they changed some words. Got to chill. Shout out to Jeezy. Thank you for the $5. Put some whoop on they. Put whoop their ass in a circle on the shirt. That's why. I was whooping that nigga ass in a circle.
That'd be crazy.
Niggas about the American. Miss Hummus, thank you for the $2. Y'all need to stop with the colorism. Crazy work. Miss Hummus, that shit is dumb. None of us black. None of our skin is black. I'm talking about the blackest motherfucker in the world ain't that black. Black is dark. Like we're the closest thing to black and what black represents, the birth of everything. It's an idea. Black ain't not Sudanese people, the darkest people in the world, and they ain't black. Ain't nobody skin or color black. That shit dumb, man. Just use your fucking brain. Stop using your feelings to feel your way through it. Just think it would have to mean more because ain't none of us that black. White people ain't even white. Shout out to Jima. Thank you for the $2. If you hating on Gia Hummus, fuck you. You can hate Lex, though. For sure you can hate Lex, though. Lex like it. Lex love to hate. Shout out to Lamont Ragnar. Thank you for the $2. Glasses, you spitting on that family talk, too. Much love for real, bro. Shout out to my dad. Shout out to every man, homie, that showed you family is way more than blood and dedicated their life. Because that's what family is. Family is the motherfucker that's with you. They ain't got to be with you all the time. They ain't got to be perfect all the time, but they showed you some love. America ain't never showed black people no love. They just had a vote this year where they could have said, you know what? Here's the first step in saying we was wrong and said no. Right now. Think this motherfucking country is your family? You think y'all one family? Then why wasn't no outrage when they just had that vote for the United Nations? When they said the transatlantic slave trade was the most fucked up thing in history. And America, Argentina, and motherfucking Israel voted no. No. Because it happened to niggas, because it happened to black, it happened to dark people. That's why. So again, man, like, come on with all the bullshit. Like, I'm with it. I get it if you trying to find yourself buying property that you're going to pay taxes on for the rest of your life. That you find some pride in, like you think something special happening for you. I get it if you trying to find something else, but I'm saying know the truth at least and work from that space. Don't try to convince me that I'm tripping, nigga. I ain't tripping. I see how this country treat niggas. And shout out to Lamont Ragland. He right. I was radicalized by a nigga like Ice Cube, a nigga like Ice-T, to make sure I understood what being black was all about. And I lived this mother, man. No Sinners Lie to lunch hour. We finna get out this motherfucker. We will see y'all next. We'll see y'all Friday, Sunday dinner, Sunday. Much love to y'all. Hit that like button. Our sponsor, mealsbymanny.com, MANNIE.com. Let Manny get your meals right. This weekend, Soul Bowls on deck. We'll see y'all then. Much love. Trap, you finished with all them lines?
Proud to be an American.
Where they can find you at, Trap?
ADHD Network 718, YouTube. Trap Bradshaw.
Where can they find you at,
on Twitter?
Wolfpack_Prime on Instagram and Coach Chaos 5151 on X.
King, where you at?
He just high on Instagram and all platforms now.
Much love. I will see y'all Friday.
I'm the one doing all the coke though. It's crazy.